From the start, the annual gala has been an important part of the Beaches Area Historical Society. The gala provided an opportunity to celebrate our mission, to raise funds, and to enjoy the company of other Historical Society supporters. Many told us these events were the jewel of the Beaches annual social calendar. The galas have continued to be the major fundraiser contributing to the operations of the Beaches Area Historical Society, now known as the Beaches Museum. Beach Legends was born in 2014 when the leaders of the organization decided to reimagine the museum's long-standing gala tradition to recognize individuals making tomorrow's history today. The first chairs, Peggy Cornelius and Jackie Rooney, had a vision of an event that celebrated people making a difference in our community. The TPC Sawgrass Clubhouse was the perfect location for the elegant affair, which continued to draw crowds and needed revenue with the generous assistance of Walter and Helen Dickinson, our presenting sponsors for all 10 years. The Beach Legends Gala was a major turning point in the organization's history 10 years ago, joining a list of other major changes at the museum. The rescuing of the historic St. Paul's by the Sea Episcopal Church and the pending arrival of the Ostreicher McCormick Cabin that year would bring two of the community's oldest structures to our history park. The chapel brought not only a rich history, but an opportunity to participate in our community's future through concerts, lectures, weddings, and so much more. 2014 also marked the start of Maxwell and Edna Dickinson's annual sponsorship of museum admission, making it free for all visitors and doubling the museum's attendance in that first year. 2015 began a new approach to the museum's temporary exhibits, celebrating the history of each of the beach's 6 communities. Our first exhibits were Palmetto's Piers and Pioneers, the story of Palm Valley, and Mayport Naval Station, guardian of the southern frontier. A newly formed exhibit committee accepted the challenge of elevating the museum's art exhibits. Exhibitors to date include regionally, nationally, and internationally known artists such as Lana Shuttleworth, Enrique Mora, and Hiromi Moneyhun. To date, 22 artists' exhibits have come to the Beaches area for all to enjoy. The opening of the Ostreicher McCormick Cabin was the highlight of 2016. Tomlin Noble helped launch a capital campaign with a lead gift honoring his parents. The campaign resulted in the painstaking restoration of the cabin, putting the skill and craftsmanship of these Florida pioneers on display for visitors and guests to see. As historic Palm Valley rapidly transforms from its pioneer roots, the cabin is a physical reminder of the humble beginnings of our community. In 2016, we celebrated the 10-year anniversary of the opening of the Beaches Museum. We paid tribute to all who gave of their time, talent, and treasure to make our dreams a reality, including naming the museum's lobby the Taylor Family Hall, in recognition of Rob and E.J. Taylor's strong support. 2017 saw another major turning point for the museum. A comprehensive strategic planning process led to a new mission, a new name, a new logo. The future for how we preserved and honored our past continued to be secured through the creation of the Jean H. McCormick Founders Fund. The endowment fund continues to grow through the generosity of our supporters, including a recent gift by the Hillegas family. 2018 marked 40 years since the 1978 founding of the Beaches Area Historical Society. The museum's extensive archives and collections have expanded in size and reach through social media, innovative exhibits, and other opportunities sharing our community's history. The museum also embarked on new partnerships with the Jacksonville Symphony, the Cummer, and the Ritz Chamber Players to bring more cultural opportunities to the beach. Our growing annual calendar of events blossomed even more with the addition of Spring in the Blooms in 2019. Young and old alike quickly embraced this horticultural festival, along with Pablo Beach Train Day and Beach's North Pole Express, two other entertaining events. 2020 impacted everyone and challenged the museum staff and volunteers to find innovative ways to fulfill our mission. With the museum closed, staff and volunteers worked hard to collect the history as it was happening and to document the impact of COVID on our organization and community. At the same time, we provided content and value through an online tour of the park, with YouTube and Zoom lectures, and by posting all our past exhibits to our website for everyone to access. And of course, our gala went virtual that year. Thanks to Mitch Kaufman, Pam Almond, Brian Sexton, and a wonderful group of willing legends, the event was a huge success. 2021 returned us to normalcy and the in-person Boardwalk Talks. Doctors Keith Ashley, Wayne Wood, and True Leverett were some of the experts who informed and educated museum audiences that year. Extensive work researching and recovering Manhattan Beach culminated with the dedication of a historic marker. The marker is the only indication of the once thriving beachside area and is a symbol of exactly why we do what we do. 2022 marked 10 years since we moved the chapel to the History Park. Nancy Parks, whose late husband Robert began his ministry in 1954 in that church, made a gift that allowed us to celebrate the 10-year anniversary with a new roof. That year saw long-deferred maintenance of the chapel, along with the post office and foreman's house, two other important History Park buildings. With a robust calendar of programs and events, an incredible group of volunteers, amazing new and renewed partnerships, the museum has proven to be a valuable resource and a true hub for the community. Today, the museum once again finds itself at a turning point. Looking ahead to the next 10 years, we'll concentrate on finding the best methods and practices to help us visualize and document our community's history in the permanent exhibit, while ensuring the museum's many services and activities are fully accessible. That's our challenge. That's our goal. With one eye on the future and one on the past, we promise to effectively engage and embrace the museum's supporters. You are the reason for our success, and we thank you for your invaluable contributions to the last 10 years of rewarding growth. With that amazing history and your continued support, we know the best is yet to come.